In my last roguelike project, I made everything by hand. Even the rooms were made by hand, and not even procedurally connected, being separated by a separate screen. Now this was the main design focus of the game, it wasn't a problem then. But I see so many people making procedural areas for their games and projects, and I want to do that as well. It seems like fun. I am going to make procedural.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now for the plan. I wanted to make a big procedural world using the wave function collapse algorithm. The keyword in that sentence is wanted. But I don't want to drag on, so let's get started by making a basic version using placeholder art. The way wave function collapse works is by making rules for the tiles to follow, and using an algorithm that gets the tiles, checks the rules of the tiles around it, and then chooses a random possible tile to put next to it. And this worked with the placeholder tiles. Adding the regular tiles, however, it completely broke, again and again and again, and I had no idea what was causing it. So, as I was only a week into the project, plans changed. The world was no longer generated using wave function collapse. I instead used the incredible purling noise, because that is a lot easier for me to use. And within a day, I did something better than the previous method, which took a week. I was also able to add biomes, which is very important for the generation to have, as a lot of the generation will be dependent on this later. But before that, we have a word from my sponsor, mountains. Mountains add a lot of depth to the world, and using the same method as my main hills, by making some purling noise, checking if the values cross a threshold and if so adding a tile, and lowering the threshold for a second layer, I can make peaks. Now, I had the world generating the terrain. The second thing I needed to make was structures, because when turning this world into a game, I want to have all the enemies and mid-run progression be done through game structures, like buildings, camps and dungeons, and these structures are what would be biome dependent. To start off, I made it spawn a base structure and then spawn side structures randomly around it, making sure to place them where they are not overlapping. And after that, I made it so if the structure spawns on the edge of a hill or mountain, it flattens it down so it doesn't overlap. In the next video, I will make a player character, weapon system and enemies, turning this generation into almost an actual game. Oh, and as you may have noticed, I am no longer High Stakes Studio. That is because I grew to not like that name, and it wasn't really unique. So I am now Bagel Bits Bakery, because I feel like that fits me more. Have a good day, and subscribe.
Let's go!